जुनून की तलाश।
और इस बार कॉन्फिडेंटली पंच किया बॉल को। Rawalpindi on 37, Sohail Akhtar on 36. Hardly ever get to see that.
Ibrahim off the mark with a single. और इस दफा इसको खेला मिड विकेट, शॉर्ट मिड विकेट की जानिब। और दानिश दोनों एंड से स्पिनर्स लाने होंगे अब सुहेल अख्तर के अगेंस्ट।
बहुत जबरदस्त टाइम कर रहे हैं इस वक्त सुहेल बॉल को।
और इस दफा इसको कट किया है, खूबसूरत शॉट, फाउंड द गैप फॉर 4 रन्स।
बैंग बैंग, Sohail Akhtar on fire.
Look at that, on back foot, cutting in so nicely. No chance for the fielder.
इस बार relatively fuller delivery. Bumped ball था. It was not a catch. It may seem like it. Quick leg spin करते हैं अली माजिद।
और इस दफा इसको फिर कट कर दिया है, खूबसूरत शॉट, बैकफुट पर गए और पंच किया।
सोहेल अख्तर बहुत पक्की बैटिंग कर रहे हैं इस वक्त। जरा सी भी लूज डिलीवरी होती है तो उसको डिस्पैच करते हैं, जस्ट शॉर्ट ऑफ लेंथ, और अच्छी तरह से बॉल के ऊपर आए और बैकफुट पर जाकर इसको पंच किया थ्रू द कवर्स।
Look at that shot, wow. 9 boundaries for him. He's still there. Look at the strike rate, 200.
9 boundaries and a 6 as well.
Intelligent batting. This time, Rawalpindi Qalandars after 4:45 for none.
और इस बार Mohammad Ibrahim trying to dispatch that one, but the keeper completely missed that one.
कीपर ने इसको रोकने की कोशिश की लेकिन नाकाम रहे।
Bilal has been good behind the wickets up till now. Disappointed होंगे अपने इस एफर्ट से। Current run rate आ रहा था अभी 11.35. Have a look at it again. Bad bounce मिला बिलाल को।
इररिस्पॉन्सिबल बैटिंग का मुजाहरा इब्राहिम की जानिब से, कोई जरूरत नहीं है चार्ज लेने की। सुहेल अख्तर बड़े अच्छे टच में नजर आ रहे हैं, उनको मौका दें।
जब आपकी टीम 12 रन्स पर ओवर के हिसाब से खेल रही हो, why do you have to take that risk yourself? Just take a single, give it to the batsman who's been thrashing it all over the ground. Common sense.
और ये लाहौरी कलंदर्स का डग आउट.
कप्तान वकास अली आज टीम का हिस्सा नहीं. मिसिंग आउट ऑन अपॉर्चुनिटी. अनलकी रहे. First 50, 26 balls. Imagine that.
अच्छी गेंद डिफेंसिव अंदाज से इसको खेले. दिलबर अच्छी पेस से बॉलिंग कर रहे हैं.
Used his back there. Got something extra out of it.
So 50 up for Rawalpindi Qalandars.
Careless Sohail Akhtar. You really do not need to do that. But then again, this is what cricket is. One bad shot and you're gone.
स्लोवर डिलीवरी थी. इसको पिक करने की कोशिश की. ओवर लॉन्ग ऑन खेलना चाहते थे और इस दफा ये लीगल डिलीवरी है.
It's always scary looking at replays from Dilbar Hussain. बहुत नो बॉल्स कराई हैं इस बार उन्होंने. It wasn't there. He was trying to force it. जब आप सीधा इतना अच्छा खेल रहे हो, जब आप कन्वेंशनल क्रिकेट इतनी अच्छी खेल रहे हो, why do you need to do that? जब आप 24 बॉलों पर 44 बना चुके हैं, why do that? Out for 44, Rawalpindi 50 for 1. Sohail Akhtar departs for 44. It was a blistering 44, but he should have carried on. You need to keep going for your team if you are playing that well. Major disappointment that he got out.
Yes, thrilling innings from him. Mohammad Taha, right-handed batsman. लाहौरी कलंदर्स के कैप्टन को अब प्रेशर पुट करना होगा रावलपिंडी कलंदर्स पर. ताहा फेसिंग दिलबर. अच्छी गेंद.
Mohammad Taha in for Sohail Akhtar.
Down the leg side. No ball signal from the umpire.
मेजर इशू है दिलबर हुसैन को नो बॉल्स कराने का. पर मैच 3 से 4 नो बॉल कराते जरूर रहेंगे. Very close, very close, but still no ball. The line belongs to the umpire. Free hit मिली है ताहा बेग को. मौका उनके पास to get off the mark.
ताहा मिस कर गए. रूम बनाकर इसको खेलना चाहते थे ओवर द एक्स्ट्रा कवर. रावलपिंडी कलंदर्स आफ्टर 5 51 for 1.
Ali Majid will continue. और सोहेल अख्तर के डिपार्चर के बाद अली माजिद can definitely be more effective. कॉम बॉक्स में मेरे साथ मौजूद अली नकवी.
Thank you, Danish. 51 for 1, Rawalpindi Qalandars. पुश किया मिड ऑफ की जानिब, एक रन लिया. अभी बात कर रहे थे दानिश सुहेल अख्तर की. सुपर आई में भी हमने एक हिंट सा उनको दिया था कि जब आपके पास इतने ज़्यादा शॉट हों तो अपने विकेट की वैल्यू करें. डोंट प्ले फॉर योर सेल्फ, प्ले फॉर योर टीम एज वेल.
ठीक है.
अच्छी डिलीवरी इस बार अली माजिद की. कोई रन नहीं मिलेगा. और अगर 10 से 12 ओवर तक सोहेल अख्तर बैटिंग कर जाते अली नकवी, तो इस गेम का कंप्लेक्शन ही और होता रावलपिंडी कलंदर्स के लिए. ही शुड हैव रियलाइज्ड दैट. ट्रस्ट योर स्किल. Very well played by Taha that time. दूसरे रन के लिए भी वापस आए. Actually guided that ball towards fine leg.
For 1.
Typical Ali Majid delivery.
बड़े यूजफुल हैं ये इनर सर्कल में अली माजिद. जिस तरह बॉल करते हैं, कोई काम एक्शन है, स्किड्स थ्रू द बैट्समैन. और जब अपनी ये लेंथ एक्यूरेट रखते हैं, इज वेरी डेंजरस. वेरी, अगर बैट्समैन का बैट ना आए तो बड़ी क्लोज हो सकती है लेग बिफोर के लिए.
Oh, is this out? And given by the umpire. The batsman is not too happy. He's definitely not happy. He's standing his ground there. देखना होगा अंपायर ने कॉट बिहाइंड दिया है या फिर लेग बिफोर. डिड इट इवन टच हिज पैड्स?
यही मैं बात कर रहा था अभी कि जो लेंथ पे इनका बॉल पड़ता है वो बड़ा डिसेप्टिव होता है. बैट्समैन नॉट श्योर कि वो आगे खेलें, इसको पीछे खेलें. दैट्स अ लीगल डिलीवरी.
Thank God for that. Definitely hit the pad. LBW ही दिया है अंपायर ने.
मोहम्मद ताहा, कैच अहमद, बोल्ड अली.
We will have to confirm that, Nakvi. Out for 2. It's 54 for 2. रावलपिंडी कलंदर्स के कप्तान मोहम्मद इब्राहिम क्रीज में मौजूद और अपने सामने विकेटें गिरती देखकर परेशान ज़रूर हो रहे होंगे. सोहेल अख्तर की पिच पर मौजूदगी की इंपॉर्टेंस आप करंट सिचुएशन से लगा सकते हैं. ही वाज प्लेइंग अली माजिद वेरी इजीली.
अली माजिद हैविंग वर्ड विद अंपायर गफ्फार काज़मी. इंटरेस्टिंग होगा अगर हमें दोबारा मिले इसका रीप्ले जो लास्ट विकेट गिरी है, क्योंकि इट वाज रिटन कैच जो कि क्लियर नज़र आ रहा था कि उनके पैड पे लगा है. दैट वाज क्लोज ईदर एज वेल. जैसे हम बात कर रहे थे कि जो पैड से मिस होगा तो बड़ा क्लोज होंगे लेग बिफोर के लिए. उस्मान खालिद आए हैं, बाएं हाथ से बैटिंग करते हैं. और यही बिल्कुल आप बात कर रहे थे सोहेल अख्तर का, ये फ़र्क है. एकदम रन रेट स्लो हुआ, विकेटें गिरना शुरू हुई. दैट्स वेयर यू नीड टू अंडरस्टैंड योर वैल्यू ऑफ योर विकेट.
इसको अच्छा करते मेरा भाई. विकेट्स में से शाबाश. शाबाश, एक विकेट और चाहिए. बस शाबाश.
End of power play. Rawalpindi 54 for 2. Usman Khalid replacing Taha. You would like to see that replay again, Taha ka jo dismissal tha, because that seemed like an LBW, hitting in line at the stumps, and that's how Ali Majid can be a problem for the batting side.
मोहम्मद इब्राहिम सामना करेंगे.
You can follow us on Twitter as well. It's www.twitter.com/JioSuperTV. और इस बार फ्रंट फुट पर आए और लॉन्ग ऑन की जानिब खेला 1 रन के लिए.
Hamza Nazar, right arm off break from Lahore Qalandar. Rawalpindi Qalandars 55 for 2.
Playing as the captain of Lahore Qalandars today, Hamza Nazar.
ये मुहर्रम का चांद, आज पहली मुहर्रम भी है, दूसरी की शब आ गई. स्क्वायर लेग की जानिब खेले हैं, 1 रन हासिल किया. मोहम्मद इब्राहिम 4 पे और उस्मान खालिद yet not at the mark. 1 रन बनाया बल्कि उन्होंने. फोर्सफुली ड्राइव किया लेकिन स्ट्रेट इन द हैंड ऑफ हमजा. नजम सईद, टेस्ट स्कोरर.
और इस बार अच्छे अंदाज में कट करने में कामयाब हुए बॉल को. स्ट्रेट टू एक्स्ट्रा कवर, 1 रन हासिल होगा. दिस स्टिल राइट ऑन ट्रैक. अली, ज्यादा परेशान होने की जरूरत नहीं. इस बार उस्मान खालिद बैकफुट पर गए और बॉल को खेला गली की जानिब 1 रन के लिए. Last ball by Hamza Nazar. Dot ball. Rawalpindi are 57 for 2.
अच्छा कंट्रोल किया इन्होंने. 3 ओवरों में 8 रन.
Okay.
बस ठीक है. हमजा भाई इधर ही ये
Thrashed but straight to cover. No run came off it. Joining me in the comm box is the very respectable ex-CEO of International Cricket Council and Cricket South Africa, Mr. Harun Logat. Meanwhile, cut and cut to good use, getting a boundary out of it. Welcome to the Combox, sir. How are you doing today?
Very well, thank you, and what a pleasure to be in Lahore.
It's a pleasure to have you here. So two good teams facing off against each other. They have everything to play for, playing for a place in the semi-final in the meanwhile. How do you rate this program by Lahore Qalandars? They've been working really hard in the past 3 years now in order to make Pakistan a better sporting country.
It's actually quite remarkable. I mean, the amount of effort, no doubt the resources that they put into this program. I've heard a figure like 200,000 young players going through across the country through the program. It must be quite something for these two teams or these 30, 40 players to come down to Lahore, to the Gaddafi Stadium to fight it out for the ultimate winners. So yes, an unbelievable program. I'm not sure if anywhere in the world they can boast an equivalent of this sort of player development program.
Mr. Harun, as a result of this hard work by Lahore Qalandars and because of PSL as well, we've seen a new generation of cricketers coming forward. We've had some 8-year-olds, 9-year-olds come to these trials, and it was absolutely heartwarming watching them come in this heat and give trials.
No doubt, you might recall when T20 cricket was born, it was seen as a vehicle or a format to grow the game, to get players interested, to get families interested. Indeed, a lot of females became interested in the game because of this particular format. Clearly, for the new generation, a lot more exciting. Um, and way back, what, some 10 years, it was common knowledge that the other two formats, Test cricket and 50 over, will have to raise its profile and its attraction to compete with T20 cricket. So yeah, I think it's common knowledge across the world that this particular format is the future. And for all these youngsters who are now attracted, 8-year-olds, 9-year-olds, women, to be given the exposure, it's phenomenal.
In the meanwhile, the 8th over comes to an end. Rawalpindi Qalandars are 64 for 2. We're in conversation with Mr. Harun Logat. As far as this program is concerned, what better outcome could we expect than having players move into the national squad from these events? It's absolutely amazing. We've had Shaheen Shah Shinwari, we've had Fakhar Zaman, we've seen other players move into the Pakistani squad because of this program.
Well, you can see what exposure or opportunity does to a talented player, and the fact that you've got hundreds of thousands of kids looking to get at this level into this player development program. You're drawing them out of every nook and cranny in Pakistan. And I think the world of cricket is well aware that there's lots of talent within Pakistan, and this program provides the vehicle or the opportunity for these young kids to showcase their skills. And there's no surprise, players that you mentioned that are coming through, and I'm pretty sure that you'll see even from this year's program, suddenly a bright young star is noticed, and the next thing that player is in the national team.
This time Ibrahim plays it towards log on for a single. That's all he will get. Speaking of opportunities for everyone, we've had chaiwalas, we've had rickshawalas come to the trials. Part-time rickshawalas actually playing in these matches as well. So that's some opportunity for everyone, not just a limited number of people.
Well, you can see what the program draws and the kind of attraction it's got, from rural communities through to villages through to the cities as well. So whether it's chaiwalas or whoever they are, they know there's an opportunity for them to showcase their skills. And if they produce, they could well end up on the international stage. So, hats off to the Qalandars for providing this kind of opportunity. I'm sure there's a lot of thought that they've put into it. There's a lot of hard work. But for a cricketer who may never had got the chance, this must be a golden opportunity.
Let's talk about the step-by-step process that's being followed by the Lahore Qalandars. They conduct trials all over Pakistan. pick players from the grassroots level. They conduct a tournament, pick a squad, take them to Australia, train them. There has been a player who had some fitness issues. They actually consulted with top physicians in Australia as well. They've been working with him since the past 2 years because he's that talented. So all this takes a lot of passion, a lot of dedication to actually pull it off.
I mean, like most things in life, if you're not passionate about it, if you don't love it, you don't give your all. And it's pretty evident, and I've seen that myself. I've never known the Rana brothers before they attempted to get into South Africa. Um, there's there's undoubted passion. There's love for the sport of cricket, and I think they love getting involved with young players or those talented cricketers that might not have an opportunity. So you put all of those ingredients together, and you can get a program like they've managed to put together.
So whenever such programs are being organized, it's very easy to reach a certain magnitude and not cross it. But Lahore Qalandars are trying their level best to cross that magnitude each year. This time, they had a team with overseas Pakistanis in it as well. We had cricketers from Bahrain, we had cricketers from UK, from Canada. They actually came to Pakistan. They went to Muzaffarabad. I mean, there are so many Pakistanis who haven't been to Muzaffarabad, and they were there, and they were walking freely on the roads of Muzaffarabad. So talk about Pakistan being a peaceful country.
Well, before I get to that, you talk about all these different ideas. You can see that there's innovation in this Qalandars crowd. They don't seem to be finished with their thoughts of where this program can go to. So it's quite phenomenal. I mean, to think of getting expats and bring them back into Pakistan, that's quite something. Um, and I think the benefit for Pakistan cricket is to your last point, that it is safe. You could. I've always had the view. You might remember when before the PSL started, I was involved in trying to conceptualize the league, and the thinking then was that you're not going to get a national team coming across to play in Pakistan. You need to rebuild that confidence, and I think there's a number of foreign players who've now already played and who are willing to come in the next edition as well. So yes, you can show that you can play the game safely, you can provide the necessary security, and you can have a game of cricket played.
In the meanwhile, Farzan Raja is brought into the attack. Star bowler from yesterday took 5 wickets, was also the man of the match for Lahori Qalandars. Let's see what he can do today. Ooh, good delivery once again. The run rate has dropped down for Rawalpindi Qalandars. Speaking of talent and speaking of moving into the national squad, we at Lahore Qalandars, they're trying to give facilities to these players. They've been getting an opportunity to play at Gaddafi Stadium. They're playing in top stadiums. They've been giving kits. They've been given all the facilities that international players have. And there are so many people out there who stop playing cricket because they don't have the equipment to do so. In the meanwhile, it's a skyer and it's a six. Good shot by Usman Khalid. Rawalpindi getting the momentum going. Yes, sir.
I think it's a fact that the sport of cricket is not like football, for example, where you need a bare patch and a soccer ball, and you can get on with the game. Cricket demands a bit more in that you need proper equipment. You can't have an uneven surface, otherwise you can't bat on it. The outfield's got to be good enough, and the fact that they've chosen to play at the Gaddafi Stadium in itself must inspire some youngsters. Because all they've done until now is watch this particular ground or stadium on their television screens. But now they can aspire to playing in this wonderful facility. So yes, I think the fact that they've provided this kind of or this level or this quality of facilities must make a difference to those youngsters who want to be here.
So, in your opinion, sir, since you've been the ex-CEO at ICC as well, how do you think leagues like these or franchises like these can collaborate with ICC as well, or go to the next level? They are thinking of going international. They are thinking of joining leagues like the South African League or the Caribbean League. So, is that the next level, or they can probably think of other innovative ideas?
Well, I think they should first concentrate, and it's the national federation should use these resources to expand the game, to bring in players that may not have the opportunity. And if they join hand with either the state unions or the national federation, you can do a lot in country. Um, and in spite of what we may not like, the fact that these leagues are mushrooming, that franchise cricket is becoming the norm. Once upon a time, there was one, maybe two leagues that you could talk about. Today, most of the countries either have a league or pretty close to launching a league. And it's not unthinkable that in the future it is these sorts of franchise clubs that will run the majority of the sport.
So players, not just in Pakistan but all over the world, crave for exposure. And what do you have to say about the coverage that's happening here? It's a Geo Super production, and all these players getting a chance to not just show their skills on a national level but on an international level as well. They're being seen, watched all over the world.
No, I must tell you, and I'll readily admit that I've been bowled over, but by what I've seen. The production, the kind of, even the quality of the coverage. It's a pity the stadium is not full, but I understand there's some reasons behind that. But for these players, their families somewhere far from this particular stadium can watch them playing. And I've heard some of the numbers. In fact, I've had a message from some of my family and friends in South Africa who know I'm in Lahore and have suddenly gotten onto the fact that this is being streamed live, are watching right now. So the fact that Lahore Qalandars have chosen to actually broadcast this is amazing.
No ball given, and it's a free hit for Rawalpindi Qalandars. Let's have a look at this delivery. In the meanwhile, there's a change in the field. Deep mid wicket. We are in conversation here in the com box with Mr. Harun Logan. Punch to long off. So since you've been the ex-CEO at ICC, uh, how do you think the game of cricket is evolving, especially because of this format coming in, leagues happening all over the world? To an extent that boards had to limit their teams from playing too many leagues because they were playing too much cricket. Now boards are limiting their cricketers playing just two leagues per player.
I think T20 cricket as a format has impacted the world of cricket on two fronts. Firstly, the pace of the game has picked up, so you'll find many a test match does not extend beyond 4 days. You find the scoring rates, the type of shots that are being played.
Brilliantly played by Mohammad Ibrahim, playing like a captain at the moment. He needs to stay there on the wicket. They've lost two wickets already. Rawalpindi Qalandars are 85 for 2 right now. They need to pick up the momentum, but they can still be safe and keep taking singles and doubles with an occasional 4 boundary. Let's talk about the Ranas because this whole program, this whole adventure of sorts.
Can I just go back to that
Sure.
second point I was going to
Sure.
make? So the first point is T20 has changed the pace of the game itself, and I think the second point on 2020 cricket is that it's changing the structure of the game, and that's the new leagues that are coming about. So whereas once upon a time international cricket was the only vehicle to showcase yourself, and every national team had 15 or 20 spots, and 11 on the field for cricketers. You now got so many leagues around the world where the amount of opportunity for exposure is so much greater. So both the game itself, in terms of the pace of the game, has changed, as well as the structure of the game.
Coming to the Ranas because this wouldn't have been possible without their efforts, without their undivided attention. In the meanwhile, there's a huge six. Good piece of batting this time. Getting the run rate going, getting the scoreboard going after 11. Rawalpindi Qalandars are 92 for 2. They've actually been there throughout the trials. It was so hot, even for us, because we've lived here since childhood and we've played cricket in utmost heat. And they've been there to every single match, whether we've been to Muzaffarabad, whether we've been to Gilgit-Baltistan, wherever we go, they were with the team. How big a difference does that create?
I think it's phenomenal, and it just shows both the passion and the commitment that they have for this program. To have been there, and I understand it was quite hot, and some of the distances travelled are quite far. So their commitment is unquestionable. And then, of course, their own resources are being plowed into this, and this is what I think all cricket boards should embrace, because this is new money, this is new opportunity. It's helping the federations spread the game, bringing so many more players and fans into the game. So I think it's phenomenal.
We're in conversation in the com box with ex-CEO of ICC and Cricket South Africa, Mr. Harun Rogat, and we're talking about this program by Lahore Qalandars. As far as idols are concerned, youngsters always look for legends in their country. And what do you have to say about Inzamam Haq being part of this program, Shoaib Akhtar being part of this program, even the coaches assigned with every team are players who played for Pakistan and they've been coaching in the domestic circuit as well. So it's a whole team working together. They travel with 100, 125 people with them. So it's a huge magnitude.
No, there's no question. All youngsters have got their heroes. I mean, I was watching over the weekend the U.S. Open final, and you had this Japanese player. I think it was Naomi Osaka or something of that sort, who played against her idol.
That's the Skyer, and we go for a maximum. Good piece of batting. Usman Khalid showing what he can do there. He's on 28 already of 20 balls. Continues.
So as a little girl, she was dreaming to play as Serena Williams has been playing for some 15 years or so. And similarly, these young cricketers to come into contact with their heroes.